Now I get asked all the time from parents who are about to buy a new bike for their child, what size should I go for? Now we've got a simple size guide here that you can get the height of your child, see the appropriate size, and then work from there. You can do it online or you can do it in store. The temptation, I think, is always to go for a bigger bike than the child needs so they can grow into it. I think that's a really bad idea. Often the bikes are too big for them to ride, they can't handle them properly, they're too heavy and they're a bit cumbersome, and it puts the child off cycling in many ways. So you're better going, in my opinion, going for the right size of bike that you can extend the seat post, and you can change the bar height as well as the child grows, so they can grow with the bike, but they're actually fitted to it from the first day and they enjoy the bike, they get on with it a lot better. Okay, Zach here is on one of our balance bikes, the Napier, and we've got this set up just right for him. You want to be able to get the feet just on the floor, you don't have your feet flat on the floor or their legs completely bent, because the saddle will be too low and it makes it hard for them to get used to balancing and to actually letting the bike do its thing. So as long as they can reach the handlebars without being too far forward, their feet are touching the floor. Do you feel comfortable, Zach? Yeah? Do you want to have a shot? Okay, off you go. You ride that way. There we go. Perfect. I often get asked by parents, should I use stabilisers for my child's bike? I would categorically say they're a bad idea. I think kids get used to using stabilisers as a catch, as a safety net. They don't develop their own balance, and when they come off they've almost got to start again from scratch. So I would always say go for a balance bike, best way into learning how to cycle. Okay, I have an assistant here with me called Bella, who's going to stand next to the chart. Can you put your back up against here please, Bella, and we'll see how tall you are. Okay, you are roughly about 113 centimetres, so you're in the 16 wheel diameter range here. So I'm going to get you a bike that's going to be the right size for you. If you want to pop your helmet on. This is a 16-inch Benelli. Now if you sling your leg over there, what we're looking for here is to have their feet just touching the floor, but not their feet too flat and their legs bent. So when they're pedalling, their knees aren't too bent. Because you've got to remember, it's not just about standing on the bike, it's also about what it's like when they're riding. And there has to be enough clearance as well. Can you slide forward, step forward, that's it, off the saddle, they can still get a clearance to the top tube. So if they did fall off the saddle in the front, they're not going to hurt themselves on the crossbar. Okay, Bella, off you go. There you go. Well done. Now you shouldn't necessarily size the bike for your child based on their age. So Angus here, how old are you?
8.
8 years old. Well, so on the chart here, it would say 7 to 9, a 20-inch wheel bike. This is a 24 and actually fits them really well. Often it's down to the size, to the style of the bike, the geometry of the bike that can determine whether a bigger or smaller wheel is appropriate. And at the end of the day, the best thing to do is to go into store, to try a bike out and see what fits best.